Hey guys, and welcome back to what I think I'm calling the Chao Garden of Life, which I don't think is clever, but it makes me giggle, and that isn't that the most important part. If you didn't check out the first episode, do. It's literally me accomplishing nothing and just talking about my life selfishly for a while. But basically the point of this is that we are not playing this to beat Sonic Adventure 2 by any means. We may, in as we go along this crazy journey, be beating it, because I'm hoping this show's going to last a few years or something like that. But no, we are going to be making Chao together, which was my favorite thing as a kid to do, and I'm really excited to do it again. I don't like giving them animals, so I'm not going to give them any animals, because I feel like because they start to look that way, it like immediately changes how they are and how they look. So I'm going to wait to give them animals until you guys comment on it, so that then we can find some good animals to give them and stuff like that. But I like leaving them sort of blank slates for right now. One of them will be named Roscoe. You can't fight this. This being said, I'd love a vote on the second name, because we get 2 Chaos, and like we'll get more as we go and we'll name them. But fuck. This, I'm gonna take a. Can you see me a little better now? I feel like I was in front of the light. Anyway, did I not get a checkpoint? Is this the beginning of the thing? No, it's not. It's fine. So yeah, I'm not gonna give them any dudes. Just vote in the comments on like what you guys want him to look like and what you want him to do. So last time, and there's our Chao key. Last time we. Is there stuff down there? What is this? Is that power up? Oh, is this where the hidden... Later on you get challenges of like the hidden Chao, find the hidden Chao. I think this might be where he is. Maybe? There's definitely something hidden here. Oh! Fucking A. Alright, well, I am just presenting myself great in this show, aren't I? That's the thing I love about this game. There's so much hidden stuff. So much of it. And I love hidden things. And I love power-ups. And I love constantly feeling like there's more to explore. And like... I don't know, this game's so fun in that way. I still have the Chao key, it's fine. Like, yeah, the treasure hunting levels are, like, kind of dumb, and it's glitchy sometimes, and it beeps a lot, and those other things, but, like, in the Tails and Eggman levels, but, like, God, there's so much to this game. It seems like they really thought about it, and they, like, really wanted to try some stuff that hadn't been done. I said I wouldn't get animals, but then I did. And I think that's just freaking awesome. And it feels like they've never shown as much love for their product as I feel like they did in this game. Because they really wanted to go above and beyond, and I just think that's really, really cool, and I give Sonic Team like full credit for that. Cool. So more stuff going on in life. So I talked about my video game classes and what it's like to be an MT. And I'm living in a house with MTs, and that's all fun. First semester, I was in a production of Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson. That was really interesting. If you don't know Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, which I did not at the beginning of the year, which was crazy since I feel like I know every show ever. I am a huge musical theater dweeb, if that's not already very, very apparent. But Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson is this weird little show written by Michael Friedman, who, the late Michael Friedman, who died earlier this year, sadly. Shit. God, I have not played this game in a while. Written by the late Michael Friedman, and it's a rock musical as if Blink-182 wrote a musical about the founding father, Andrew Jackson. I guess he wasn't founding father, but President Andrew Jackson, who was, by all means, not a good man, not a good one. He was responsible for the Trail of Tears, sort of the closest thing America ever got to a full-on genocide, which is just real special if you think about it. And it's sort of, it was a hysterical and also oftentimes very poignant look into his life and how he became this, like, really kind of man's man that people wanted to vote into office, and also how he ended up being responsible for the Trail of Tears. And it's parts of the show are not good. But parts of them are really magical, and it's a powerhouse role, and it was really, really amazing to do that because it sort of re-solidified my love of performing. Freshman year here at the school, they're very, very specific about not wanting you to... Kindergarten's open now. We're going to go name Roscoe. Freshman year, they're really specific about not wanting you to... Oh, no, wait, but it's in story mode, so it's not going to let me leave this place. Oof. All right, we'll do it later. About not wanting you to... Go away, cheetah. To perform, because they want to, like, break you of your habits and make you... Guys, I'm going to come get you. Don't you worry, friends. You're going to be okay. There you go. Not wanting you to perpetuate your habits and not want... Just giving you a minute to, like, make the transition between high school and college and, like, figure your shit out, basically. That's yours now. You enjoy it. Yeah, so... That being said, and I think it's a really good thing, I believe. But it also, I think, can be slightly damaging to a performer's psyche. Only in that you almost forget you like performing. Which sounds so silly. You're going to be such a good little swimmer. Which sounds so silly, but you really don't do it all year. And I wrote a lot of music year one as a creative outlet for plays and... for a bunch of other stuff, and thus you need to realize you don't belong in there right now, buddy. We're gonna get you there. There you are. You're gonna get pet. So, because of that, you oftentimes sort of lose your love of it, which is upsetting and frustrating. And so Jackson sort of re-solidified, like, yes, I like this. It's something I want to do. Sweet. And then over the summer, actually before Jackson, I worked at this place called Bucks County Playhouse, which is in, it's right on the line between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. And it's this beautiful little place, and I did Guys and Dolls there, starring Alina Shadow and Leslie Margarita and Clark Thorell and a bunch of other... It really doesn't like it when I go through this thing. I'm like, okay. And a bunch of other really incredible performers. I was very, very lucky. I forgot this happened in the game. What's this game about again? Oh wow. Okay. But I was very, very lucky to get to perform with such incredible, like, kind of all-stars of our field. Some people I've looked up to my entire life. Oh god, the rap to this is so good. I wish the audio were on so I could sing along to it, but it's not, so we do what we will. So yeah, that was also a really, really amazing opportunity for me to, like, realize I liked performing still. So I'm back on the performing bus, which is great. I'm gonna be in a production this summer of Mamma Mia at Mason Street Warehouse. I'm just, like, collecting this stuff, sorry. I'm, like, I guess playing the game. At Mason Street Playhouse here in Michigan. It's in Saugatuck, which I think is like 2.5 hours out from Ann Arbor, which is where I go to school. And I'm in the dance ensemble of this show, which is silly because I'm not a dancer boy. But apparently someone thought I was, which is good because I think it's going to get really, really out of my comfort zone, which is going to be really good for me. Where is it? I'm close. Where is it? The thing turned red, so where is it? Bitch, you turn red. Oh god, the camera's just bonkers bad. Sorry, where is it? Is it below me? Okay, you all saw it turn red. Where's the red now? Ugh, this level's so annoying. It's red again. Is it on the train? God damn. Okay, wait. What does this do? Oh, shit. Okay, so that was a... God, this game. So that was a very, very important, thing, too, that... Oh, there it is. That I'm finally gonna get to, like, dance and be a part... Hey, Big. Hey, buddy. It's good to see you back there. Just waving at me. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing this summer, and that's really exciting. I'm trying to think if there's any other things. I have a new show that I've been wanting to develop for a little while, and I don't want to say too much about it. But if you haven't, it's going to be loosely based around, maybe loosely, we'll see as we go. But there was a Radio Lab, which is an NPR podcast that I just love, episode on this guy named Oliver Sipple, who is a gay hero from, well, I guess that's honestly playing into some of the issue of the tale, me calling him a gay hero, but he was a hero who saved Gerald Ford from assassination in the mid-1900s and got slandered for it because they found out he was gay, and his life took a huge turn there. So Wilson and I, who, if you don't know Wilson, he's been on a few episodes of the show, will be producing that, or not producing that, writing something around that, which we're really excited about, and I've put so much attention onto the outs and ins all year. It's going to be cool to jump into a new process, a new project. I just love writing so much, and it's always going to be like a really, really, really important thing to me. And it really makes me happy when people enjoy it. Obviously, like, that's kind of silly, but okay, alright, this thing's been yellow for a while. The issue is the sound's not on because I couldn't make my... Yes! No, it's in a box. Stop with the shooting and the me. So I love writing, because creating something that wasn't originally there is like the most satisfying, amazing feeling in the entire world. And knowing, like, you made it, like, you created it is so neat. And it's something I want to do forever, is write not only musicals, but I want to write plays, I want to write books. I just like writing and making things. I literally have been interested in coming out with an album of like soft piano pieces that you sleep to, and just like throwing it up on SoundCloud, because like I improv all the time. If you follow my place where flames cross, say if you follow, hey, this is a place where flames cross. If you follow my Instagram, I sometimes like, thank you, I sometimes like to make these little videos where people send me in prompts, and then I'll write a song to them in the 10-minute things on my Instagram story. And I'd love to do like a Twitch stream of that sometime and be able to write some music while we do this. And also, because I do this, yeah, you can visit my Instagram and see that. But if you in the comments want to give some prompts, like, hey Jake, I'd love for you to write a song about this, I can, in the middle of us playing, bring out my piano and play a little something. Like, this is all about getting to know each other and swapping like life facts and stories. This is just kind of a thing that's up on the screen. So at any point we can drop that for a second, play a little music, hang out, and then come back to it, which I think would be really nice. So I feel like we can get really experimental when it comes to this stuff. And if we do get experimental, let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see me do. I can read some poetry. I can sing you guys a song, all kinds of stuff. This is just kind of the framing device that I want to choose for it. Let's see, any other things that have been going on with me? I'm really excited about these summer jobs. I'm excited about just learning more about games and game design. Games are so, so important to me. You guys should eat. You're gonna eat. There you go. What does eating do again? I think it's important. Are any of your stats going up? Is it stamina? It's stamina. Alright, so. Nah, man, I'm gonna force you to eat this. Like, you haven't eaten, you gotta eat. I'm gonna do this like life. Eating's important. I get you're not hungry, but like, can you overstuff them? There's all these rules with Chao. I remember as a kid, like, having like fucking spreadsheets for this. There you go. I'm just giving all these orbs out willy-nilly so that they just can do something before we begin to craft them in our image. I can also come in as any other character in between. I think I might play a lot more levels so that we have access to any of the characters coming into the Chao Garden, and then we can be Shadow or Rouge or Eggman or whoever you want to be. Yeah, that's sort of the massive update on what I've been doing. Yeah, mostly this summer it's just Mason Street, and then going into trying to get the outs and ins to be published. Which would be really, really cool. Stay tuned for videos on the outs and ins to come out soon, very soon. We're editing them right now, and I'll also put out a secondary little video on this channel to link you to the channel where we'll be doing all those. We might post one video on here, but it's going to have its own channel so that it can sort of exist in its own right, not affiliated with the silly video game antics that we do over here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this stuff. I hope this is fun just to hear a little bit about like the people who are doing this, and I want to do one with Gina so that she can then catch you up on what she's been doing, because I feel like there's all this added pressure for when you're doing the game to be like silly, and yeah, you can talk about your life, but you also want to talk about the game and do stuff like that. So now it's just a chance for us to, you know, shoot the shit and just talk. And I think it'd also be interesting, maybe not in episode 3 or 4 when we come back to it, but it'd be really interesting to eventually like have people Skype into it if they want to and actually chat with us about life and beyond the show, which would be really special. I kind of want to bridge the barrier between you guys and us, and I feel like this is an interesting way to do it. So anyway, much love. I'll see you guys on the next episode of this, whenever it may be. Gina and I are finally going to be together really soon, so you're going to see a huge onslaught of new shows coming from us, which will be great because we haven't been together in so long. Our back burner of episodes featuring the two of us has been exhausted. So you're seeing a lot of her and Allison and a lot of me and Wilson, but we'll be back together soon, which is going to be great. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye, friends, and see you next time on the Chao Garden of Life, the dumbest title I could have come up with. But that's what it is now. Bye!